who better to address this than Jim Kallstrom, former FBI Assistant Director here in New York. Now, you and I were talking about this, James, and you made the point that that the SCIF, that's the special protected area where you gotta go to take all this stuff in, that was breached in this incident. Explain how the significance of this, please.
It's a huge story. You know, first off, a SCIF is a barrier, you know, physical barrier, but it's also an electronic barrier. And what's going on in there is all classified. I mean, stuff isn't coming in there that isn't classified. Unless Hillary Clinton's involved in it, then maybe it's other email. But, you know, this is like the crown jewels of how we protect classified documents. This needs 24-hour physical surveillance protection. This is in her home.
The special area.
I mean, are there armed guards outside there guarding this? Who certified this? This needs to be certified by the three-letter agencies. You know, was that actually done? I mean, I'm sure it was built by them, but was it certified as to the fact that it had the necessary protection? Now, here's the maid, who's probably a great lady, but she has no security clearances.
No.
She's probably leaving the door open. It's probably open all the time. That door can't be open. I mean, these are the crown jewels. This Hillary Clinton has zero regard for the security of the United States classified information.
These secure areas are the crown jewels of our security.
It's the crown jewels.
And the Post alleges that that SCIF, as it's called, secure area, was breached by the entry of the maid to pick up a printout.
I mean, she could probably go in there and print 100 copies of this stuff. Who knows where it's going?
And that's absolutely out of the question.
And I'm sure she's not abiding by, I mean, who briefed her? She's not, maybe not even an American citizen. I don't know. She has no security clearances, I'm sure. I mean, so what agencies know that this was going on? I mean, they should really be taken to task. They really should. You know, I'm talking about NSA and CIA. They should really be taken to task, and the FBI. I'm not going to leave them off the hook either.
So a SCIF is a secure room.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You can't penetrate it electronically. You're not supposed to go in there physically.
Right.
And it's like a little dungeon. No.
Yeah, I don't want to get into all the detail about what it is, but I mean, that's common knowledge, what you just said. I mean, and it's been breached. According to the New York Post, breached by a maid of Hillary Clinton. Well, I mean, she left a number of top secret SAP on her server. I mean, that's about it. And that's crown jewels. You go to Leavenworth for like 40, 50 years for that stuff.
And it was the president's daily briefing.
Well, that's about as high as you can get.
Yes, sure is.
I mean, that's right up there at the top.
You guys must be just...
I mean, intelligence agencies would pay millions of dollars for the president's daily briefing. I mean, that is just an outrage.
Okay, I've got one more for you. I want to pack as much as I can with Jim Kallstrom. Now, the Clinton Foundation did not notify the State Department that they'd received $1 million gift from Qatar while Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. Now, without getting into the weeds on this, that's flat out against the law, isn't it?
Yes. Well, yes, and I'm sure it's just one of many times that has happened. You know, I mean, as I've described that foundation, from what I see in the public domain, I have no inside information. I mean, it's a criminal operation. I mean, it makes us taking down La Cosa Nostra in New York in the 80s. You know, all the 5 families look like child's play.
You are really outraged, aren't you? You've appeared on this program several times and elsewhere on the Fox News channel. I can tell you are upset about this.
Stuart, our culture is going down the tubes. The things that are the basis of the United States of America that we all love is going down the tubes. The education system. We were #1 in math for, what, decades. Now we're what, 27th, 28th? I mean, it's just crazy. The kids don't know a thing about how the country was formed. I interview them. I know they don't know. They don't know about the Constitution, Declaration of Independence. They know nothing about what the country is. How can you maintain a country when you have a Pravda media, the majority of the media, and you have an education system that doesn't teach the kids anything?
You're upset because the world you knew, the world you worked in, and the world that you respect with the values that you think are American values, you're saying that's broken.
And the country I went to Vietnam for, which I thought was an honorable thing to do. Yeah. But I was a young man, so I've learned, you know, later on that it wasn't, you know, 100% what we should have done. But
thank you very much for being on the show, James.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate it. Dragging you in on a Sunday morning, we appreciate it. Thank you, sir. All right.